Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I say this in every video, but apologies for the delay in a video. My life, again, has just been crazy busy. I went on holiday, I come back from holiday, and I've just been working non-stop, but I finally got the chance to sit down and film. And today I have filmed a fake versus real comparison video, don't know what I'm going to call it yet, on the modern Renaissance palette. So I bought a fake and I've already got the real, and in this video I compare the two. I explain which one's better, which is worse, or if they're the same. You'll have to carry on watching to find out. And first off, I've got the eyeshadows on my eyes right now. Straight up, can you tell which is the real side and which is the fake side? Comment down below which one you think is the real and which is the fake. So if you want to know what I thought on the fake modern Renaissance palette, then just keep watching. I think I'm going to do this side, the real side, and this side, the fake side. So let's get into judging the two. So this is the fake, this is the real one. Fake one come in like a fake one come. The fake one came in just like a regular silver parcel, but it did come bubble wrapped, so that was good to see. I'm just going to release it from its, oh shit, already dropped it, so this is the fake one, and when I first looked at it, to be honest, I didn't see like any difference initially. I was just like, because this is the first time that I've judged the two side by side. I've been keeping this somewhere else, so I'm not like already knowing what to expect, if you know what I mean. So the box comes in the lilac kind of packaging, has the name Modern Renaissance on it, and has the Anastasia Beverly Hills logo. If I look at the back, it's got like a picture of the palette, got all the ingredients in, and looking at it side by side, ingredients wise, is literally exactly the same, which I'm pretty sure is illegal, but hey ho, it's eBay, what can you expect? The only difference I see straight away at the back is that the writing is in a slightly different font. The real one has got more of like a bold print, and the fake one's not as bold. When it comes to the front, to be honest, they look pretty much identical. The only thing is, wait, which is the real, which is the fake? This is the fake. No, this is the real. I'm already getting confused. The fake packaging is just like a slightly darker rose gold. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. But other than that, it's pretty much the same. So I'm going to open the two and we'll compare it then. And the other difference I noticed straight up is the weight of it. The fake one is a lot lighter and not as like sturdy packaging, whereas the real one has got a little bit of weight to it. That's usually how I can tell if a product is a little bit more pricey. So now that they're out of the box, this is them side by side. This is the fake and this is the real one. My one, not gonna lie, is pretty beaten up. It's like my go-to palette, so I apologise that mine's not in the best condition. But to be fair, colour-wise, I don't know if it's just because mine's dirty, but the real one is just like a slightly more faded lilac, whereas the fake one is more of like a bright lilac colour. To be honest, I don't know if that's just because mine's a little bit older, so it might have faded. But and the main big difference on the fake one is that it has the ABH logo on it, whereas the real one doesn't. It's literally just got Anastasia Beverly Hills written on it. Same thing on the back, literally ingredients, and to be honest, the font is literally the same as well. I don't see any difference on that. So close up, this is the fake, and this is the real one. Straight up, just feeling them, they feel pretty much the same. If you have ever touched the Modern Renaissance palette, it's like a felt kind of material. They literally feel exactly the same. Even the fonts feel the same, to be honest. Like they're not, one of them's not sticking out and one of them's not indented in. They're literally, both of them are indented in. Another difference with the fake one, the cardboard to hold the shadows in place is a lot more shiny and cheap looking. whereas the real one, it's just a lot thicker and a lot sturdier. When it comes to like the magnets on it, oh my god, I've almost broken this palette. Like magnet wise, they pretty much feel the same. This one's like, you can hear the clip. Yeah, that's the lowdown on the packaging and what it looks like, and let's get into the actual shadows. So to be honest, the Anastasia palette is like my go-to palette, so I think I'm just going to do the kind of look that I would do like day to day with it. I'm not going to do anything like experimental because it probably wouldn't be a fair test. So I'm getting really confused with which one's the real, which one's the fake. This is the real, this is the fake. Okay, I got it. So looking at the, oh, the brush fell out. Again, apologies for how beaten up and dirty mine is. I've literally used it since like the day I got it. So as you can see, with the real palette, the colours are very like vibrant. The pan sizes are pretty big. If I just swatch a couple now, straight up, like you can see the pigment on there and it's like unreal. If I do it over like my tattoos, that's probably like the worst way to swatch it, but you can see the colours are still so vibrant and all my tattoos are like black ink, so it's pretty good that it covers all of that. And the palette also does come with a brush, just like a pretty standard brush. To be honest, brushes that come with a palette are usually pretty shit, but I actually do use this one quite a lot. It's got a little bit of shadow on it, but I cleaned it off as best as I could. One side of it is like a fluffy blending crease brush, the other one's like a flat packer brush, and I do actually really enjoy this brush. Mirror wise, sorry that it might be all like horrible and reflecty. The real one, like as you can see, it's got the logo there. Pretty decent sized mirror, pretty clear mirror to be honest. This is the mirror I'll be using today to do the comparison. So yeah, that's the real one. And then heading over to the fake one, I still haven't taken the sheet off, so I can take the sheet off of this and unveil the mirror. To be honest, the mirror in this is actually pretty good as well. Like, just gonna compare the two. If anything, the fake mirror is actually a little bit clearer than my real one. Don't know if it's just because my real one's a bit dirtier. But this is what the fake shadows look like. Comparing side by side, so this is the real and this is the fake. If you look at the pan sizes of them, the real ones are a lot bigger. Well, not a lot bigger, but noticeably bigger in size than the fake ones. And I feel like the fake ones aren't as secure in the actual pans as the real one is. Like, if I was to go travelling with this, to be honest, they'd probably fall out because they just don't feel as secure in there. So in the fake one, Venetian Red and Love Letter. Venetian Red in the real one is like a matte purple, whereas in the fake one it's like a shimmer purple. And Love Letter in the real one has got like a slight shimmer to it. It's not matte like the Venetian Red, whereas this one is just completely, yeah, it's just completely matte. So I'll swatch the two so you can kind of know. So this is the fake Love Letter. Fucking hell, look at, this is the fake one. I mean, it's not on my eye, but that is like pigmented as fuck. So that's the fake Love Letter and the fake Venetian Red. That one felt horrible. That felt like sand, like the glitter in that is just like gritty. So that's the fake one, whereas I swatched the real Love Letter. The only thing about the actual Modern Renaissance palette is that it does have a lot of pickup in it. But swatching them, to be honest, Venetian Red feels just as gritty as the fake one. I've never like swatched it on my finger before, so I wouldn't know. But which one's the fake? So this is the fake 2, and then this is the real 2. Like straight up, not much difference in pigment there. So that's the real and then that's the fake. Not gonna lie, pretty pigmented on the fake side, to be fair. Jumping back in now that I've got wipes handy, I was comparing the two red shades, wasn't I? Yeah. So to be honest, so far the fake is looking pretty much as pigmented as the real one. I'm going to do like a full swatch of both of them. I'm getting out of breath from running up the stairs. Ooh. I'm so unfit, it's actually embarrassing. Honest, they look kind of the same. The writing on the real one on the brush is a lot bigger, whereas the fake one, the writing's in a lot smaller font. Brush wise, like the crease ones, this just feels a lot more like nicer. It's more of like not synthetic hair, more like real hair, but it's probably not, hopefully not anyway, because it's cruelty free. But just feels like a lot better quality, whereas this one's more of like synthetic brush fibres, and it still feels okay. Like for a brush that comes with a palette, it doesn't feel bad, but I can just tell, like I said, I use this brush quite a lot and it's a really good brush. And then the other side, it's pretty much the same. The only thing with the fake one that turned up with mine, I don't know if you can see, but like a bit of the hair's come and it's just like pointing in a completely different direction to these ones, whereas that one doesn't do it. I already know from owning the Modern Renaissance palette for probably about 4 months now, it's literally like probably the best eyeshadow palette that I've ever purchased. And I've got quite a few, so that's saying something. So first off, I'm just going to go in and I would use, what I'm going to do brush wise between the two, I'm not going to change brushes because I don't have like duplicates of the same brush. I'm literally just going to get my wipe, swirl it in, and then go in with the other product, so there's no like excess product from the real one or from the fake one on my brush. So I'm just going to straight up go in with Golden Ochre, which is like the yellowy shade. I'll probably have like a cutaway to the actual colours. And I'm just going to plop that through my crease as my transition shade. And the real ones, like the eyeshadows, they do have like a lot of pickup. Don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it's just because they're literally so pigmented. But I don't mind that because I don't, even though they've got a lot of pickup, as long as you tap your brush off, they don't have that much fallout. And now I'm just going to go in with a bit of burnt orange. It's like a slightly darker crease colour. Well, it's like a darker kind of orange colour. And just plop that through my crease as well. Just going to build up Golden Ochre a little bit more. And that'll do. Now I'm just going to go in with the Morphe M330 brush and a bit of raw sienna mixed with Real Gar, which are like the more kind of orange shades, and plop that through my crease. But because this brush is a little bit more dense, it's not going to pack it on as widely as the first brush that we went in with. So now I'm going to go in with the Morphe M139 and a bit of red ochre, and this is just another crease brush, but it's just a lot more densely packed and it's a bit smaller, so I can really kind of get into my crease. And I'm just going to put that up. As you can see, these eyeshadows don't need a lot of blending to blend out. They're so smooth and like buttery that you just don't really need it. With that same brush, I'm just going to go in with a tiny bit of Cypress Umber, tap out the excess because this one is super dark and pigmented. I'm just going to focus that on the kind of outer section of my crease, dragging any excess in just to that centre in the middle and the start of my crease. Then with the actual brush that it comes with, I'm just going to take that Golden Ochre shade that we started off with and blend all those colours in together so it's a nice seamless blend. And this brush is really good. To be honest, you could probably do a full look just with this brush, but I'm not going to put myself through that challenge, so this will do. Is that all I want? I think that's all I'm going to do for the crease. For my lid colour, I'm just going to go in with Primavera. Don't quite know how you pronounce it, so don't judge me if I'm saying that wrong. I'm going to use the actual like packer brush, the actual brush that comes with the flat side. I'm just going to pat this onto the centre and kind of middle part of my lid and blend that into the darker brown shade that I put on the outer corner. As you can see, like, I didn't wet my brush or anything, and these shadows are just like so foiled and creamy that they just don't really need it. And I'm just going to flip the side and continue blending that out. I'm going to go in with Love Letter, that purpley colour, and actually run that along my lower lash line for a pop of purple. And I'm going to blend that out with Beyond Fresco, which is like a lilac colour, really similar shade to the actual packaging. I'm just going to blend that out. Now for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to take a little bit of Vermeer just on my finger and literally plop that into the centre. As you can see, that one is just crazy pigmented. Before I do mascara and eyeliner, I'm going to go in with the fake side and do exactly the same thing. So I'm just going to wipe off my brushes. So just like the real side, I'm first off going to take Golden Ochre. So far, just tapping my brush into Golden Ochre, it's got pretty much the same pickup as the real palette does. I think that's working. I'm just going to tap my brush into that again. Well, so far, pigmentation wise with this colour is pretty much the same as the other one. I'm going with a bit of burnt orange. Not gonna lie, pigmentation wise, pretty much the same. Obviously I don't know how these are going to wear throughout the day. I wouldn't suggest putting any kind of fake makeup on, especially around your eyes, but for the purpose of this video I'm going to do it because I'm dedicated, and if it irritates my eye in any way I'm just going to wash it off and hopefully you won't get blinded from it. Just a disclaimer, I'm not promoting any kind of fake makeup. Please, if you want a palette, just go ahead and buy the real one. Save up your money because I guarantee it'll be worth it. I'm just comparing the two because fake eBay makeup interests me. Don't know why, it just does. So now I've gone in with that, I'm just going to take the, which brush is this? M330 again from Morphe, and just go between burnt orange and raw sienna. And just build that. Like, are you seeing this? The pigment is there. Like, I'm shocked. I thought this would just be... And they don't feel like chalky on my eye. One doesn't like feel chalky to me. I can just straight up tell that they take a little bit more work blending out than the actual Modern Renaissance palette does. I'm going to take the M139 again and a bit of Real Gar. And just build my crease up with that. Like, what the fuck? It's pigmented as fuck. Like, can you just not? eBay, just stop, just cut it out. I'm going to take a little bit of Red Ochre now. And between the two palettes, Red Ochre and the real one's a lot more red, whereas Red Ochre and the fake one's a little bit more brown. So I'm just going to take some of that and pop that. It's translating more red, to be fair, on my eye. Like, so far, it's kind of looking more red on the fake side than the real side. Like, can you see that pigment? They're not playing around. They're just not. Like, that's so red. That shade is like, no offense, but this fake shade of Red Ochre is more intense than the real one. Just saying. Not gonna lie. I'm just gonna take a bit of Cypress Umber again and put that on my outer corners. That one's a bit of a flop. Like, Cypress Umber in the real palette, I know I've got to really tap off my brush because there's so much pigment on it, whereas this one, not so much, really. I'm just going to go in with the fake brush that comes with a palette and a bit of Golden Ochre, and just blend. What the fuck's just happened? Okay, this brush is a piece of shit, I'm not using that. I can't. So I'm just going to go in and just blend that all in a little bit more. Just like I did on the Real side, I'm going to go in with Primavera on the fake. Like, okay, I said when I first looked at this palette, I knew that this colour would not be as intense, and what the fuck is this? I'm literally like packing so much on my brush. I'm just trying to build this up. It's just, this one's very like not as creamy. But I mean, now that I've kind of packed a shit ton on my brush, like, it's not the worst thing in the world. I've had worse eyeshadows. Just like I did with the real side, I'm going to take a little bit of Love Letter, and that, my brush is fucking coated, and just put that on my lower lash line. Like, are you serious? Like, what? If I'd never touched a Modern Renaissance palette and someone like gave me this saying it was the real one, I probably wouldn't even question it, because these shadows, they feel like high-end shadows. I was just taking a bit of Buon Fresco and blending Love Letter out just like I did with the other one. So now that the shadows are done, like, hopefully you can see for yourself. I'm not really noticing any difference right now. Done. Put a bit of firmer in my inner corner. Like, yeah. The glittery, like, foiled shades are just not as, like, sparkly and pigmented as the real one. So I'm just going to build that up as much as I can. But like I said with Primavera, once you build it up, like, you just can't even tell. Like, I literally can't even tell right now. Can you? If you didn't know right now which side is fake and which is real, would you even know? What I'm going to do is just stick on some eyeliner and mascara, and I'll be right back and pretty much sum up this video. BRB. So now that I've put on my eyeliner and mascara, to be honest, like, I'm shook. I'm shooketh. One is shook right now. Literally, I don't see any difference. Literally, like, I'll come up close so you can kind of see. So this is the real side, and this is the fake. What the actual fuck? Literally, I know I keep saying literally, but literally, I don't see any difference. I'm actually shocked. Like I said before, please don't buy fake makeup and actually, like, use it, because even though the ingredients on the fake one says that they're exactly the same as the real one, they're not. Like, come on, they're not. That is illegal. It would literally just be like the same as Anastasia, and they can't really do that, I don't think. Especially, I think I paid about £8 for the fake one, whereas the real one, I got it when I was in France, and I think it cost me around like €45, which probably is about £40 in the UK, and it is worth it. Like, I know it sounds pricey to spend £40 on an eyeshadow palette, but like I said, since the day I bought this, I've not put it down. It's my go-to palette. It's so versatile. Like, you've got your warm shades, you've got your cooler shades here, and your kind of more purpley ones, and you can just have so many looks just with the one palette, which I think is really hard to find in a palette. But having said that, saying that like, don't buy a fake one, this isn't the worst thing in the world. Like, you can see for yourselves, it's pretty much given me the exact same look. The blending might not have been as easy with the fake one, but I mean, it didn't take me much more effort to achieve the same look as the real one. I'll do like a little swatch cutaway so you can kind of see the difference between the two, but to be honest, pigmentation wise on the colours that I've used, I'm pretty impressed with. If you're a beginner starting out in makeup, maybe give this a shot. I don't want to recommend it to you because the ingredients could be pretty bad in here, but so far, like, it's not irritating my eyes, and I have very sensitive skin, especially around my eye area, and it's not irritating mine so far. But that's just me. It could blind you, you know, like, I don't know what's in here, so I don't want to recommend it, but it's not bad. It's literally not bad, and I hate the fact that I'm saying that, because I thought, going into this video, still with an open mind, I thought the fake one would just be a pile of shit, and it's not. It's actually generally impressed me. So yeah, that is it for this video. If you want to see more comparing fake versus real makeup, then comment down below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!